Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the happy hour. Yeah, mum's the word. Shh, mum's the word. It's our Mother's Day edition. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. It's Australian Mother's Day. It's probably Saturday night for many of you, or Saturday afternoon or evening, but it's Mother's Day Eve. So we're close. I hope you're doing well. My name is Pete Johns. If it's your first time, you just strolled on in here and you're like, what's this business? This is our weekly happy hour show where we kick back, we play some tunes, have a beverage, have a chat, and just enjoy ourselves for an hour or so. It is Mother's Day, and I do want to put right out there on Front Street, I know that this day is lovely and wonderful for many folks, really hard and challenging for other folks. So for those whose mothers are no longer with us, for those whose mothers they don't see through all sorts of different reasons, I feel you and I hear you. And I just wanted to say that up front because I know, it's like everything, isn't it? Yeah, Christmas and Mother's Days and Father's Days and birthdays and things, they can be a double-edged sword at times. But for the next hour, we're just going to play some random songs. Nothing, I was like, I'll play all of your Mother's Day classics, like Here Comes the Mother's Day, it's Mother's Day again. I'm like, no, there are no Mother's Day songs. So instead, I'm just going to play some my favourite songs, some songs I know my mum likes, some songs I know my wife, who is also a mum, likes. And if you're a mum out there and you've got a request, I have to try it. Even if I've never heard the song and never played it before, I'll give it a go. Let's dive in, shall we, and open with this one. This was the song that I played. Speaking of mothers and my wife who's a mother, this is the song that we chose to play at the end of our wedding. As we were pronounced husband and wife, we had them play this song on a CD, of all things, like a CD player. Remember those? Yeah. It is called Mr. E's Beautiful Blues. The smokestack spitting black soot into a sooty sky. Road on the road brings cheer to the Indian's eye. The elephant won't forget what it's like inside his cage. Ringmaster's telecaster sings on an empty stage. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. Ooh, the girl with the curls and the sweet pink ribbon in her hair. She's crawling out the window 'cause her daddy just don't care. Come on. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. The clown with the crown driving down to the sidewalk fair. Finger on the trigger, let me tell you, gave us quite a stare. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. Ooh, the kids flip their lids with their its, hear that crazy sound. Neighbor digs the flavor, still he's moving to another town. And I don't believe he'll come back. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. I don't know how you're taking all the shit you see. Don't believe anyone, but most of all, don't believe me. Ooh. sometimes there's those songs that just mean a little more and hit a little different, and that one's the one for me, Mr. E's Beautiful Blues by Eels. Speaking of Eels, Brad Example is someone who sings very much like Mr. E from Eels, and he's coming up after this. Thank you also to Thomas Christ, who did a very cool show playing some of his music videos. Thank you to Jade Starr for her Mother's Day show as well. Everyone's doing it. All the cool kids are celebrating and acknowledging Mother's Day. Let's say good day to the fine, feisty folks who are here live, including Feisty Feather, Pookie Ann, Joe and Barry, Glenn, Tomash Christ, Allegratilia, thank you, Christopher Rosie, hang on, no, that's the count. G'day Mark Bro, g'day Ashley HM, yeah, it's a cool tune, isn't it? Thank you, The Secret Legacy, I hope you are doing well. I saw Mum and Dad in there somewhere, Barry Glenn's here as well. Georgie's Gin Fun, yeah, but that's a good point. Good point, Bleeding Red Beats. All proceeds today, as we do each and every Mother's Day, will go to mothers. And yes, I'll buy gin that my wife can share, because on a Monday night, the kids catch the bus to my folks' place, and me and Georgie go there afterwards, have a quiet beverage, and yeah, Mum, my wife Georgie, and my mum Jill have a quiet gin together. So there you go. Any donations can go to a nice bottle of gin. All right, I'm going to play another tune. I've opened my Invisible Carlsberg. Woo, couldn't resist. I just love it. I love the green can because it just looks awesome. All right, let's give this one a spin. This is a song that I started playing at request of my mother. And it's a cool tune. It's a Bob Dylan tune. It was covered by Adele, and I kind of play a version somewhere in between. It's called Make You Feel My Love. When the rain is blowing in your face, the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When evening shadows and the stars appear, there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. No, you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret, the winds are changing, blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I can make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of earth for you to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love. There you go, another one that hits you in the feels. Another nice, meaningful tune there. G'day, Mr. Formiati. Angela Sinclair, hello to you and Bleeding Red Beats. Donate early, donate often, happy hour vibes. Absolutely. And yes, Brad Example. Thank you for the donations, Brad Example. 2 Toonies and a Looney. And yes, I'll dump you over to Brad afterwards. Christopher, Rosie, the GGF, the Georgie's Gin Fund. Very cool stuff indeed. Appreciate you. And for Georgie and Jill, happy Mother's Day from Thomas Christ, the one, the only Thomas Christ, moderator extraordinaire. Thank you all for your support. A band that I love and that Georgie and I have bonded over in the past is a little act called Weezer. You might have heard of them. Just a little up-and-coming band called Weezer. And we like to sing along and play a bit of Weezer when we're hanging out. And this one was from all the way back in 2001 when we'd been together for, 4 years at that point? And it's just a fun little ditty that I like to play. To bring up the mood a little bit, this one's called Island in the Sun. Hey, hey. 2, 3, 4. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. When you're on a holiday, you can't find the words to say, all the things that come to you, and I want to feel it too. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. When you're on the golden sea, you don't need no memory, just a place to call your own as we drift into the zone. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. We'll run away together, we'll spend some time forever, we'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine I can't control my brain. We'll run away together, we'll spend some time forever, we'll never feel bad anymore. Hip, hip. We'll never feel bad anymore. Never feel bad anymore. Little Weezer for your easer holes. Having a bit of fun. We're playing some random stuff. If you can, it's like that game that they have. One of those New York Times games, like Wordle, is called Connections. My wife plays it, and it's like a bunch of words. It's like a word find, but you gotta like work out how the words connect to each other. And it's a bit like that with the happy hour themes these days. It's like, I know that there's some rough theme there, but I've got no idea what it actually is. Thank you very much. Wordle 3 or 5, yeah. I know. Where's my Wordle players at? Yeah. Thank you, by the way. More donations to the GGF, the Georgie Gin Fund. Secret Legacy, thank you for $7.99. And thank you, Joe and Barry Glenn. You know what, Joe and Barry Glenn? I haven't practiced it. It's not on the list, but I'm going to play this song for you guys because you folks are awesome. You're supporting me on Patreon, members, donators, and just downright bloody good humans. So I thought I would play this one. I know it's one of your faves, and it's called Electrolite, R.E.M. Rise a burning holes through me. I'm gasoline. I'm burning clean. 20th century, go to sleep. Your plasticine, that is obscene. That is obscene. You are the star tonight. Sun electric out of sight. Light eclipse the moon tonight. Electrolite, you're out of sight. If I ever want to fly Mulholland Drive, I am alive. Hollywood is under me. I'm Martin Sheen. I'm Steve McQueen. I'm Jimmy Dean. You are the star tonight. Sun electric out of sight. Light eclipse the moon tonight. Electrolite, you're out of sight. If you want to fly Mulholland Drive up in the sky, stand on a cliff and look down there. Don't be scared. You are alive. You are alive. You are the star tonight. Sun electric out of sight. Light eclipse the moon tonight. Electrolite, you're out of sight. 20th century, go to sleep. Really deep. We won't blink. Your eyes are burning holes through me. I'm not scared. I'm out of here. I'm not scared. I'm out of here. There you go, a little impromptu. Yeah, I know. The the hook of that entire song is literally two notes. Well, two notes, one of them played twice. But a very cool song there for some very cool people. Thank you again to Joe and Barry Glenn. Cheers, invisible beers all around. All right. And yes, if you'd like to make a donation, more than happy to play a song for you. I'll even make up a song about you. If I don't know a song, or if I don't know your song, I'll just make up a song that's in the ballpark. It's called Creativity. Or something like that. Can't quite get my guitar to my satisfaction of tuning today. That's not bad. And then I'm going to slap a capo on it. Because I want to play another fun little ditty. This is an Australian artist, and I like this song because a lot of people do versions and covers of this song. It's a very coverable song, and it's a very fun song to play. It's by an Australian artist by the name of Vance Joy from all the way back in 2013. This song, want to feel old? This song is 11 years old. This song's almost as old as my daughter. It's called Riptide. 2, 3, 4. Hey Tommy J, how you doing? I was scared of dentists and the dark. Still am. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. Oh, my friends are turning green, like my beer. You're the magician's assistant in their dream. Ooh, cheers, Sean Chandler. Ooh, and they come unstuck, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, man. I got a lump in my throat 'cause you gon' sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you like. This guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. And they come unstuck, lately, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you gonna sing the words wrong. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Yeah, I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. And if it were Father's Day, my wife would dedicate that to me, because singing the words wrong is kind of my jam. I'm terrible with lyrics. It's why you'll notice that when I'm playing, I'm very focused and concentrating. And it's not getting better as I age. It's getting significantly worse. But there you go. Thank you. Thank you with John Bowery, Bleeding Red, Mark Bro, Angela, Tomash, appreciate ya. Tommy J saying, going through your Logic tutorials for iPad, I'm trying to get into recording, producing my own songs. Well, awesome. And fabulous timing, Tommy J. And I don't normally promote my other stuff during this show. But yeah, guess what? Apple are about to release Logic Pro for iPad 2 with a whole bunch of cool new features. So I'll be covering that in detail. I'm resting up because from Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't remember the dates, it's the future and the past, but from mid this week for probably the next month, going to be Logic Pro for iPad land around here on Studio Live today. So if you're keen, if you're waiting for me to get back into Logic Pro for iPad, I'll be doing that because of all the big news and the changes. There you go. Yeah, I'm glad it is. Singing the wrong words is improving on the lyrics. Exactly. So what did I think? I said there was a word in there. It was like lady running down to the Riptide. I was like, lately. Lately running down to the Riptide, which is a different thing, but close enough. I'm going to play some Michael Buble next, I reckon. I like Buble. And he does a cover. It's not a Buble song. It's his cover of another song. Good stuff. Thanks for being here. Not wrong, just different. I agree. Wholeheartedly. It's your perception. It's not that it's how you perceive things, and you can choose how you perceive things sometimes, right? Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, you know what I mean. This old world is a new world and a bold world for me, for me. Stars where you shine, you know how I feel. Send to the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. It's true. I am, because I'm hanging out with y'all, you lot. How you lot doing, all right? I need to slow down the pace and play something a little bit, a little bit quieter in a jiffy. I think I missed a donation. I did. Thank you to the wonderful Patrick Chandler, sounding better than ever, Pete. Thank you. Something for the Georgie and Jill Fund. Yeah, I like it. It's the Georgie Gin Fund. Georgie, you're getting a gin fund from the donations this week. Just in case she's out there and listening. or out in the... That's a weird thing. Sometimes she's there and I can just yell stuff. And sometimes like they put it on in the lounge room and she hears me anyway. So she probably just hears me like echoing through the house with about a 10-second delay. Hello, Azure the Wolf. Thank you for joining us here. Is there anyone I haven't said g'day to? If I haven't, if I've ignored you, I promise you it's not on purpose. I don't ignore folks. I acknowledge and appreciate you. Drink my invisible beer and play this one. This one. I don't know why I thought of this song for today, but this song kind of gives me those old school vibes and feels, and it kind of reminds me of growing up and generations before me. It talks about, so it's called New Day. It's a song from my 2018 album Selfish Aware, and it talks about a time where the women folk stayed home to care for the little ones, and you and I, we had to live in fear because of the way we appear. And I'd love to say that there's nowhere in the world where there's gender inequality and where there's racial inequality and people are judged by the way they look or what they were born with between their legs. But that's not the case. But I think we have more awareness and we have improvement in a lot of places. So I'm thankful for small wins and hopefully we get bigger wins in the future. This song's is about the fact that when we look back, we wear our rose-coloured glasses, and some things are good. Some things are good to remember and have nostalgia for. Some things not so much. You got to take a blend of those things, baby, and create a new day. That's what this song's about. Was a time when we used to play outside. Didn't worry who was around. We were free and we didn't have a care about the things we put in the air. Those days are gone. They have floated away. We're moving on. No more yesterday, 'cause it's gone. It's a new day. Was a time when the women folks stayed home to care for all the little ones. And you and I, well, we had to live in fear just because the way we appear. But those days are gone. They are floating away. And we're moving on. No more yesterday, 'cause it's gone. It's a new day. Everyone feels a little comfort when they reflect on all the good times that we had and how we felt. When we look back, we have our rose-colored glasses on. Let's take the best of what we had, make a new day. darkness, my old friend. Busy day is at an end. Is this just a fantasy? No escape from reality. That's New Day, and if you want to check that out and the full album, yeah, it's been 6 years since I did a full album. Selfish Aware is what it's called, and that song's called New Day. And if I do say so myself, the arrangement on the album version is actually pretty cool. I dig it, which is the important thing, because I'm me. Thank you, Jade Star, Mum and Dad, Thomas Christ, Jo and Barry, Azure the Wolf, Christopher, Mark, Angela, Bleeding Red Beats. Thank you, everybody. Quick invisible beer break. We need to kick it up a notch, a whole notch. This is a cool song. This song is by a very cool artist from the 90s. By the name of Tori Amos. And I don't know if she's a mother. Does anyone know if Tori Amos has kids? Either way, she has a mother. That's the good thing. If you're trying to like make connections here on Mother's Day, you're like, well, everyone has a mother. We're not yet at the point where you can grow a baby entirely in a test tube. So everyone's got a mother somewhere, or had a mother somewhere, or is a mother. This is called Cornflake Girl. 2, 3, 4. Never was a cornflake girl. Thought it was a good solution, hanging with the raisin girls. Gone to the other side, giving us the old heave-ho. Things are getting kinda gross, and here we go with sleepy time. This is not real, this is not really happening. Bet your life it is. You bet your life it is. Oh, you bet your life. It's a peel out the watchword. Just peel out the watchword. Cheaper feel now all the sweet tears are gone. Gone to the other side with my encyclopedia. Must have paid her a nice price. She's putting on a string beat love. This is not real. This is not really happening. You bet your life it is. You bet your life it is. Oh, you bet your life. It's a peel out the watchword. Just peel out the watchword. Never was a cornflake girl. Thought that was a good solution. Rabbit, where'd you put the keys, girl? 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 That song always makes me chuckle because we got a friend. Her name's Estelle, but we called her Rabbit for reasons that is another long story. But yeah, Georgie liked to say, "Rabbit, where'd you put the keys, girl?" I don't know if she ever got to practically use it, but yeah, it's pretty funny. I know, you lost the keys to the house. Rabbit, where'd you put the keys, girl? And she was named Rabbit because apparently they were watching a movie one night. I think it was Twister, that old movie, the Helen Hunt vehicle. And yeah, there was a character called Rabbit. And she was like, you need a better nickname, Estelle. We're calling you Rabbit. And Rabbit turned into Hop Hop. So now my kids, when they were little, they called her Hop Hop. Because that's how things work. That's how the English language evolves, and that's how naming of things evolves as well. What have I missed? Give Georgie her gin. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. Let's continue on. Yeah, great album, wasn't it? Yeah, for sure. Let's continue on. Yeah, the Rabbits and the Hop Hops. What shall we play? What have I got on? We've got to play some Beatles, don't we? I like this beat. This is a very laid-back, mellow kind of Beatles tune. And my children know this because it was featured in, I think, the movie Sing. Was it one of the songs that one of the animal creatures sung in Sing? Anyway, it's a cool tune. It's a Beatles tune. It's called Golden Slumbers. Once there was a way to get back homeward. There was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. I will sing a lullaby. Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. I will sing a lullaby. A little bit of Beatles for you there. Where's Russ go? Russ is hiding. He's like, I don't really hate Beatles, but I just have to pretend because people think I do now. That's my Russ. Would you believe it? Thank you, Christopher Rossi. Appreciate you. Man, I'm going to be able to buy the fancy gin for Georgie now. All right. Actually, I did buy her a bottle of gin for Mother's Day. So now I can buy her another one. All right. I'm going to play this tune. This is perhaps one of the most inappropriate Mother's Day songs that I could think of to play. But it's a cool song. I don't get to play it very often. And it's called Daughter, so it's kind of about mothers. Although I think it's about fathers. Isn't this about how fathers are bad? I don't know. Have a quick invisible beer drink. Hello, Pookie Anna. G'day. How are you? This is Pearl Jam tune. till the picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to be. The picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to. The picture kept will remind me. Don't call me daughter, not fit to be. The picture kept will remind me. Don't call me. The sheds go down. The sheds go down. Sheds go. Little daughter from Pearl Jam. How are we going on time? Got a little bit of time left? Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to play some more tunes. Probably 3, maybe 4 more if we sneak them in. We'll see how we go. Thank you, Autonomous One. Hello from California. Thank you for the great tunes while I cook dinner. And Bleeding Red Beat says, stop cooking dinner and appreciate. You know what? I'm happy. I'm happy to be background, mate. I might rename Studio Live today to background noise. No, you know what I mean? Like we do this show, we do the Your Music Live show, and I get it. We do long form content around here. This ain't your 30-second TikTok flick. So I get that not everyone can tune in. I mean, present company accepted, Bleeding Red Beats and Angela. I know you sit there and stare. You get those. You've actually got those matchsticks. I know this for a fact. You get those matchsticks from that movie with the guy with the milk. You know the one. You force your eyes open so you don't miss a frame. It's getting weird, so we must be doing that. Fascinated with the chords you play, as am I. Yeah. So I like that song because you have to. I mean, technically you got to put it into. I don't even know what the tuning is that they use. They use a 12-string, and they use a different tuning. I just shift between there, but I do like the E7 and the E6, and makes it easy to kind of play that lead part on an acoustic. Ben Folds. I'm going to give a shout out. Oh, Pookie, by the way, thank you. Pookie's been a member for 3. Yeah, where are my 3-month members at? We've got lots of folks who've been members. Clockwork Orange, thank you. There you go. But yeah, Pookie Ann, it has made so many of you members. In fact, I think I saw, where did it go? Yeah, there it is. Pookie Ann has gifted 5 of those memberships. So some of you will have become members of the crew. So I dig it. So yeah, thank you to Pookie Ann, and yeah, if you are a member, you've not only got those cool little emojis down there, but when you hit a milestone 1, 2, 3, 6, 12 months, you can actually you press the same button, press the $ as if you're going to super chat, but then you got a little freebie option there where you can acknowledge, you can say, hey, I've been here for a while. And I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're having a good time, if you're having fun here, feel free to hit that like button. You know what? They all tell me that I have to say like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell on YouTube. But I don't say it, at least not with a straight face. There you go. Christopher Rossie's on it. Just like that. Just like Christopher Rossi, who has been a member for 3 months. Thank you, Christopher Rossi, and all the Rossies. Ben Folds. Oh, it's Bleeding Red Beats. There's the 3. Oh, we're going to do dollar bill, y'all. We're going to get all the 3 months. 1 month for Bleeding Red Beats. Bleeding Red Beats also supports me in many other ways through donations and through patrons and through all sorts of things. So thank you to everybody. No pressure. No pressure for anyone. As we've always said for years now, donations, always appreciated, never expected. This is a Ben Folds tune. My wife was kind enough to buy me a special VIP trip to a Ben Folds special gig where I heard him talk about songwriting and creating, and got to sit and right up the front. And yeah, it was super cool. I know it has been 3 months actually. That's what I'm thinking, because I thought you were a member from day dot. But yeah. And Ben Folds has a lot of really cool songs, but he's got some deep cuts. And this is one of my favorite Ben Folds deep cuts because it's almost like a song that I could have written. Because, it's about how if you're chasing popularity and coolness, you're going to fall short because there's always someone cooler than you. Let's play this. Smile like you got nothing to prove. No matter what you might do, there's always someone out there cooler than you. I know that's hard to believe, but there are people you meet. They're into something that is too good to be expressed through their clothes, and they'll put up with all the poses you throw, and you won't even know that they're not sizing you up. They know your mom fucked you up, or maybe let you watch too much TV, but they'll still look in your eyes to find the human inside. You know there's always something in there to see beneath the veneer. Not everybody made the list this year. Have a beer. Make me feel tiny if it makes you feel tall, but there's always someone cooler than you. Yeah, you're the shit, but you won't be it for long. Oh, there's always someone cooler than you. Oh yes, there's always someone cooler than you. Now that I've got the disease, in a way I'm relieved, 'cause I don't have to stress about it like you do. I might just get up and dance, or buy some acid wash pants. When you don't care, then you got nothing to lose. And I won't hesitate, 'cause every moment life is slipping away. It's okay. Make me feel tiny if it makes you feel tall, but there's always someone cooler than you. Yeah, you're the shit, but you won't be it for long. Oh, there's always someone cooler than you. Oh yeah, there's always someone cooler than you. Oh, there's always someone cooler than. Life is wonderful. Life is beautiful. We're all children of one big universe. So you don't have to be a chump. And you know I won't hesitate, 'cause every moment life is slipping away. It's okay, it's okay. Make me feel tiny if it makes you feel tall, but there's always someone cooler than you. Yeah, you're the shit, but you won't be it for long. No, there's always someone cooler than you. Oh yeah, there's always someone cooler than you. Because there's always someone cooler than you. Cooler than you, boy. Cooler than you, girl. Cooler than you, sir. Cooler than you, my lady. Oh, nerds go wild. Yeah, 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 yeah. Man, I love Ben Folds. Not the greatest human, if I'm going to be really honest, but a really good songwriter and musician. No, that's unfair. Okay, it's fair. But it's not his fault. Okay, it's entirely his fault. But anyway. It's weird because there's some musicians that will remain nameless where I can't seem to separate the artist from the person. Yeah, I don't know. I think Ben Folds has a good heart. I think he's just an effed up individual with a really good heart that just makes stupid mistakes. That's why he's been like married 4 times and thrown his phone in pools and covered gangster rap songs. And then when people told him it wasn't appropriate, continued to play them. But now he's stopped all that. And I think he's grown up. now that he's in his 50s, he's grown up. Cheers, everybody. Invisible beer. That is going to do it for me. I'm going to have one more song. I'm going to capo up here. Going to play one more tune. But I do want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you for all those who donated. I'll say my final farewells in just a jiffy. Happy Mum's Day to all the mums. And yeah, look after yourselves out there. Like I said up front, I know Mother's Day has mixed feelings for different people. There's some folks who would really love to be mothers and can't. There's some folks who lost their mothers way too soon. And there's some folks who, for whatever reason, don't see their mums nearly often enough. And I feel for all of you. So, but those of us who have mums or who are mums, congratulations. Good job. But you know what? I'm going to finish on this one because I love finishing with this tune. Because it kind of tells the whole story, doesn't it? It's that, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. And in fact, hands up who's got a perfect life. Hands up who knows anyone with a perfect life. No, it's not true. It's a fake. It's a fake goal. So, yeah, just do the best you can. Try to ride the wave and have more ups than downs. That's about the best you can do in this life. And be happy and be kind to yourself. Be kind to others, especially. And keep creating. This song's called Perfect. 2, 3, 4. Life isn't always fair, and everyone has their problems. It's easy to hide away. It's harder to find solutions, but I know this for sure. This ain't a dress rehearsal. Sometimes it feels that way. You will not always win. Usually you'll lose. Sometimes you lack direction. You gotta stay the course. You're gonna face rejection, and you won't always know there's a battle ahead. Sometimes the war is in your head. 2, 3, 4. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have perfect to be wonderful, and I don't know what is left to say. Sometimes you hide away and look back on your mistakes, but you cannot turn back time, make everything seem fine. So remember, life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. To be wonderful. be wonderful. It's true. All right, let's do what we do at the end of every week and slide you over here so I can look you in the eye while I say goodbye. Thank you, Christopher Rossi. Thank you, Azure the Wolf, Thomas Christ, Angela Sinclair. Thanks for the great show, Pete. Please make sure to go buy Georgie some expensive gin and make sure you sing her Gin and Juice the whole trip. Trust me, she won't mind at all. Shuck it on, gin and juice. I don't know that song that well. I bet I would if I went and heard it. Thank you, John Barry Glenn, Pookie, and thank you for your kind donation of all the stuff. Thank you, Bleeding Red Beats. Appreciate you. Thank you, my mum and dad. Patrick Chandler, thank you. Jade Starr, thank you. And who have I missed? Joel Crouch, Thomas Christ. Thank you. To all those who donated, let's go through those. We've got Bleeding Red Beats, thank you. Brad Example, thank you. Christopher Rossi, Thomas Christ, The Secret Legacy, Joe and Barry Glenn, Patrick Chandler, and we've got Christopher Rossi, Pookie, and thank you for those gifted memberships. And there you go, all the cool kids are doing it. Happy Mum's Day. Yeah, the member for 3 months. So thank you all for being here. Happy Madres Day. What's Happy Mother's Day in French? No, see, I'm just making a fool of myself. Go over to see Brad. Brad's going to play some tunes. He's up next in literally 1 minute. So I'm going to say goodbye. Be kind to yourself, folks. Be kind to others. Keep creating. Don't forget Your Music Live tomorrow. Logic Pro for iPad 2 is coming out very soon. We'll have a heap of content about that. So stay tuned. And see you next week on the Happy Hour, if not before. All right. Thanks, folks. See you soon. Bye for now.